on a Tuesday. Got your girl in the car and she Tuesday. Club going up.
Yo, welcome to WLVS Radio. You're tuned into the open bar
on a Tuesday.
Salud, salud, salud.
You said Shalud? Why'd you have the H in there?
Because y'all shady up in this.
Because he was in New York and he was in Shaolin.
Is that a place in New York?
Yes. Stand up.
This dude,
That's Wu-Tang.
That's the Wu-Tang.
from Wu-Tang, Shaolin.
Yeah, I'm not Wu-Tang gang, ain't nothing. Yeah,
Good job. Shaolin now is Trump country, though.
Yes, it is. It sure is.
Well, what's today's date? Today is 1919, right?
3/19/19.
That sounds like some good numbers.
It's not September.
Anyway, I'm Hot Ron, your neighborhood bartender to the stars, people. How are you out there in Radio Land and Internet Land?
You was in New York bartending this weekend?
Well, I'll get to that. Redbeard is in the building. How are you?
I'm good. Can't complain.
You good? You wearing the shirt? No, you look like you lost some weight too.
Nah, I didn't.
Just cut your hair. Yo, of course, PDO, I Love Guru is not here today, but filling in today's the beautiful Lady Castro is in the building. How are you?
Hola, como esta?
Oh.
I'm bilingual now.
Oh,
You bilingual now?
Like Peggy Hill.
you got something that's gonna make us go crazy? You got some?
I'm a mystery. You know
You're a
what I'm
mystery.
saying? So
It's all a
Stay
mystery to me.
I haven't figured out yet either, so yeah.
Oh, sitting beside her, and why are you dressed in the war clothes? Are you okay?
I'm comfortable in this, and today I have on camo undies, so I figured I'd make a match.
oh, you match? I ain't know.
Pause.
First, he's ready for war. He got a big case he's working
case
on.
he's working on.
Right?
Yeah, I actually did settle a big case. I'm not quite sure if we can really talk about it, but I'll bring it up during my segment.
Oh, okay. Can't wait to hear that. Yo, joining us, who haven't been here in about 2 years. I don't know where he been.
What's going on?
Yo,
A month
our
of
man,
Sundays at least.
A McAllister is in the building.
What's going on?
What's your radio name?
Just call me the Big Mac.
The Big Mac.
Absolutely.
The Big Mac is in the building. How are
Absolutely.
you?
I'm well, brother. How about yourself?
Great. We missing T Mac is not here today.
yeah,
You got talking to Mike.
She's home playing Sugar Mama.
Sugar Mama. Hey.
Sugar Mama.
Pay them
Sugar
bills.
Mama.
Ain't nothing wrong
So we
with
have
that.
a 4-month-old grandson, and so she's doing her duty.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Congratulations.
This
Thank you so much.
Congrats.
Right. Yeah. And I know you got a lot going on. We cannot wait.
Yeah, a lot going on.
We're going to talk more about the beautiful Ayana.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to speak about that. And talk about what you guys got going on. I mean, you know, all your fans miss Tyrese. They miss you. Everybody want to know what's going on.
Well, you more so you all miss Tyrese, but she's still hanging tough.
We miss you guys.
Absolutely. So
Your money worked just as good.
it does. It does. So we do have quite a few things going on. I don't know if you guys want me to just kind of jump in or.
We'll do that. After we do the drinks, so we come
Good
back,
deal.
we'll go directly
Absolutely. Absolutely.
to speak with you. What time? Oh, we're going to move it kind of fast. But let me just tell you real quick.
We're just on time tonight.
We just on time?
Yeah.
But I know we got to catch you, though, before you have to go because the police be calling you and all that good stuff.
I'm all good, brother.
You all good? Okay.
Yeah, he was fine.
Don't ask that.
Actually, I saw you come out of court a couple months ago.
It was, absolutely.
He telling your business?
You were on the wrong side of town, weren't you?
No, I'm never on the wrong side of town. If I'm there, it's right.
Okay, good deal.
If I'm there, it's right.
Yeah.
That's what you say.
Well, it was Virginia, so it is wrong side of town for minorities.
Hey,
So
Yes, it is.
I only go to Virginia to work.
I'm going to plead the fifth.
Because you got to work over there, huh?
Yeah.
Trust and believe. Trust and believe.
I don't do Virginia. It's like, no, I like the VA. What up, my VA listeners? Yo, how are you? And all that good
I
stuff.
love VA.
Yeah.
You used to say you was from Norfolk.
I am
What?
from Norfolk, Virginia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not originally, but I'm originally from Southeast D.C., but I lived in Norfolk, Virginia all my collegiate life.
Oh,
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Since you're not from Norfolk, then if you went to
Can you
college there.
explain that?
I just
please?
tell people I'm from Norfolk because I know that's where I learned how to drive, so I know how to go everywhere there. But
He
here in
still
DC,
don't know how to drive. So.
But in Norfolk, I
Learned
drive
how to drive
pretty
when you were
good.
20?
Huh?
Learned how to drive when you were 20?
I got my license when I was my senior year of college. It's 20. I was
Two.
21, 22.
That's interesting.
And so that's when I got my license
Wow.
for the first time. And I learned because my boss, a wonderful woman. She was really nice, and she would just let me drive her car without a license. And then one day she said, "I need you to go get your license because I need you to make this delivery." Sad to say, she's in jail now. But
Yeah, he was delivering a couple keys, and he snitched.
I had no idea what was in the box. But when they did, I told her, "Social Security, no, you ain't with me."
You gave it up.
I mean, ain't since both of us going to jail. But anyway, she helped me get my license. And Norfolk license, all you had to do is drive around the DMV. You ain't had to park or anything. And the lady said, make sure you have somebody practice with you before you drive by yourself. But here's your license. She felt me up, and that was it.
She felt you up.
It was it.
Okay.
I was hot then.
You too.
Anyway, that's how I got my license. And I'm the best driver in this building. I'm sure I am.
You've admittedly said I'm the
Nah, I hate driving. I cannot drive to save my life, I admit. But anyway, I digress.
The reason why his boss is in jail for driving the getaway car.
I have so many questions about
Whatever. They were like, blow the horn when somebody come. When I saw people coming, I skirt. I was all.
blowing the horn. You forgot.
I was
You
out.
blew the horn as you was driving off?
I was gone. I ain't no sense of both of us going to jail. I'm sorry. I ain't know what was in those boxes. I'm just playing, Mama Joyce. I know you're hearing that. She worried. I'm just playing.
Mama Joyce.
That's my mama.
But that was 30 years ago. What are you talking about?
That's my mama.
That sounds like a jail name, Mama Joyce.
Mama Joyce.
Mama Joyce.
Mama Joyce. Yo, we got a hot show. I cannot wait to find out what's going on with the McAllisters. The people miss you guys.
Well, we miss you all as well, man.
Whatever.
You should invite us up here more often.
You invited. It's an open
Do I have
invitation.
an open invitation?
It's called Open Bar.
Shout out to Sharice. Open invitation. We always come.
Who did you shout out? Who
Our
did you just shout out?
Sharice, our neighborhood open
Okay,
invitation. She always coming up with great information. We haven't seen in a while. I'm not sure she's listening.
Well, she's all booed up now. So
Bottom boot up. Yes, she is. She's doing that thing. Yo, what time is it? Oh, we still got good. Anyway, real quick about my trip to New York. New York, I love you. I could never live there. I don't know. Eric, you lived in New York before. Anthony,
I've been to New York.
but you never lived there.
Yeah.
And you guys, you look like New Yorkers.
Yes.
I'm from New York. Yeah.
Yeah, you look like New Yorkers.
No,
I could not-
I agree too. I agree. That's why I moved. So
I can't live there. Like, first of all, I stayed in a B&B, Airbnb.
How was that?
It was
an experience.
Let me put it this way. It was an apartment in Brooklyn, two bedroom apartment, but it was clean, but they had roaches, and it was like nothing. So I called the lady. I said, I saw a roach. She was like, okay.
Get over it.
It was like,
It
was a
is
rat.
what it is in
Part
New
of the
York.
life. It's
That is part of the life.
lifestyle.
And I said that to somebody else that was there that's from New York, one of my friends. He was like, okay, that's what you do. You just spray it and you move. What are you making a big deal about a roach?
Yeah, a roach, a mouse.
See,
it's
in
the same
DC,
thing.
that is unacceptable. Roaches, mice, it's unacceptable.
No,
we just
that's
see 'em
happens.
outside more than inside. Because I done seen
Right.
plenty of DC rat. Just
Yeah, rats
Yeah.
all over the
Nosy.
place. Go outside right now. You're bound to see a rat.
But I would say, but the nightlife in New York is the bomb. Like, the diversity of New York is amazing. Like, I went to this one club. I know you guys are from New York, and it's called the DL or whatever on.
well, in Brooklyn, it's just transformed so
Yeah.
much that
Yeah.
it doesn't look
Well,
like.
let me
Pretty
tell
much
you,
everywhere.
You
that
went to-
club.
Even
so wait, hold on. So
even
you
Manhattan.
you went to the DL?
Y'all already knew.
Anyway, I'm gonna let you have that one. But the club was called the DL, and inside the club,
I
was-
wonder why.
I saw white people, I saw black
Yes.
people, I saw gay people, I saw straight people.
New York
Everybody
clubs
was
are
just-
very diversified.
It was very diverse,
Yeah.
and I was very
Yeah.
impressed. Like, it was like nothing. You had nothing to see, like a gay couple over here dancing and kissing, straight couple over here dancing, white people here dancing, black people here dancing, thugs. It was just an amazing.
It's a
I was
mix.
like, New York is definitely
It's a great
diversity is something to be.
It's a lot
rewarded.
more like the nightlife here in DC is more segregated.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
but there it was like, and then like I went to a brunch spot. The same thing was going on. It was just nothing. I was like, wow.
You can't really get away from that in New York. Like, you can't like separate yourself. Everybody is just in the mix, so it's not likely that you'll go to any place and just see one group of people. It's just not like that there.
I don't know why I was just so I was so impressed by it. It was just like everybody was partying. It was no, and you'll think that there'll be fights. No, it was so packed, but it was just love. Like you felt the love. Everybody was just so into like partying. The brunch spot I went to, which is called, I'm sure you heard of it, Angels. Y'all ever been there? Amazing. The food and it was all you can eat. I mean, not all you can eat. It was food and plus unlimited mimosas for $25. You can't find that in DC.
No, you're not.
And the food was okay.
You can find it in DC.
Not a brunch.
You can find, yes, you can.
Not an unlimited mimosa.
Yes.
Almost every
Yes, you
brunch
can.
place.
No, that's $45 for brunch.
Yep.
Nah, that's when you go into
For food and drink.
our own spots. They want to charge $45.
No,
okay.
Georgetown is like the Beacon, all the places like $68.
No.
I've never been.
Park.
Somebody told me.
Fort
Park.
Tiffin Park, which is my favorite.
Park is probably $45, but it's all you can eat.
And unlimited mimosas.
Yeah,
For $25?
45.
No, I thought $25 was a great deal for. I'm sorry,
It
I
is
was
a
like,
great
wow,
deal.
I was expecting more.
Everything is a
So,
little bit cheaper sometimes depending on what it is in New York because they do stuff first.
Oh.
Like you can find shoes here that just came out and they've been out for 3-4 months.
Wow.
So the price is just a little bit different. Yeah.
And I would say I did do the subway everywhere I went. I caught the subway.
Cool. How was
And-
that?
Okay, I don't even
This
like to catch the
dude would
subway in
never
DC.
drive,
I don't like to catch the subway in DC, but
so he didn't like it.
No, definitely didn't like it.
You don't want to drive in New York. Nobody.
no, I would never drive in New York. It
So
was
is
the
this
worst.
your first time in New York?
No, I've been to New York, but I
Sounds
never
like it, doesn't it?
Because I've been to the Wendy Williams show like 3 times.
Buildings.
And but I never stayed in like Brooklyn. I never lived like the New York life.
Right.
Normally when I go to New York, I usually have a driver or I'm staying at the Marriott or something like that.
You're in-
No, I'm
I
serious.
usually have a driver.
I'm
I'm
serious.
staying in the Waldorf Astoria.
Hashtag
You
fake
know.
news.
No, I say that Japan. What's the Japanese? Because if I'm going for
Hibachi?
work,
I don't know.
it's a Japanese hotel called Jitano or something like that. It's amazing. The bathroom is they got heated toilet
You're
seats.
talking about a
and-
million
and-
hotels in New York. You're talking about-
Anyway, but you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, this is my first experience living as
You're staying in an Airbnb.
one of you people. You know what I mean? Yes. So I had a great time. I mean, the subway I met was not one of the best. I was like,
No, it's one of the best.
It is one.
It's just not.
Now it's not one
not
of
as
the
good as
cleanest.
but
Yeah.
I guess I would say
Right.
that.
It's just so many more people.
Yeah,
It's
really-
6
But it's
million
a-
people in New York and
But
DC
you know
is
what?
full as a million times.
And another thing I noticed about, and we gotta go to a break so we get back into our interview. But one thing I say about New York people, they are so, how can I say it, misunderstood.
Yeah.
Or because these were some of the nicest people. Like everywhere I went, people were
Yeah.
speaking.
People
hey,
just mind
how
their
are
business
you?
in New York. Everybody's
So
not
helpful.
nosy like they are here.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
well, help
People
people like,
got
all right, go
places
this
to
way, go that way, but don't bother me again. Just go.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's- right. People in these, they don't want to talk. Cause I'm one of the people I speak if I see, especially
Right,
you know,
it's
I'm like,
the
hey.
stubbornness.
But sometimes you gotta be careful with
Oh,
that. And New
we
York,
don't want you to
everybody
talk
was
either.
speaking.
No.
Nah, New York don't talk.
We don't want you to talk. We
Don't-
will
don't
talk, but we
speak
don't
too
want
much.
you to talk.
Well, I had a great, like I said, I was downtown
will.
Brooklyn.
That's
People was
fine.
like, I walked up, I went to the corner store. Everybody was really nice. They were
Bodega.
like, hey, you know,
It's called a bodega.
a bodega, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. I got that. Anyway, I'm talking too much about my New York experience. So my salute move will go to you people in New York. I had a great time.
You people. Oh, you people
What
now.
up,
huh?
New York?
You New Yorkers, I love it. I had a great time. Yo, we're gonna go
Good.
to a quick break. Come right back with our drink of the day and some hot topics. And the McAllisters are in the build. Well, one of them.
He is.
Well,
the
one of
McAllister.
them.
One of them. Anyway, give us a call at 202-656-1BAR.
There will
Salute.
be no McAllisters
Salute.
without him.
You ain't pop, shoot. Talking about 100 bottles. You ain't pop, shoot. Smoke. Now the clips. You ain't shot, shoot. Spending money on it. Talking about your hobby, shoot. You ain't pop, shoot. Talking about 100 bottles. You ain't pop, shoot. Now you talk, now the clips. You ain't shot, shoot. Spending money on it, shoot. You ain't shoot. Hey. Shoot. Shoot. Put a hole in the bed, red bottom. That's $250,000 on the Aiming at the red light, shoot your AK. Let me see you shoot that. You're gone. Let me see you prove that. Presidential rolling in the slide. Crazy, loving wrist when it's shining. If he's on the wrist when it's blinging. So when it added more diamonds. That boy, BG. That's the way this young see. Breaking on sir, can't see. Keep it cover steady with your partner. What's the name? Run around with real top real. What's the color on them bottles? They ain't gold. How you moving around with your? You ain't even sticking to the code. Pimps up, down. A pool full of money and I'm about to drown. I'm a fool on the corner with that baby brown. Button up suits at the ground is red. Turn it up for the family. Yes, I'm a free man bandit. Talking about you, love it, talk. You ain't up, shoot. Talking about a runner, bottles. You ain't up, shoot. How you top, down a clip. You ain't got to spending money on it. You ain't.
Tipping on some scissors. 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 Tipping on some
Niggas ain't trying to smoke. Niggas ain't trying to smoke. Ain't niggas slanging babies cause it got to go. Same all you niggas say me, you ain't even know. This is TSV OG, but it's cause it got to go.
I can't feel my face. I mean, I can touch it, but I can't feel it inside.
My cousin got the coke. My cousin got the coke, nigga. My cousin got the coke. My cousin got the coke, boy.
how you do it. Welcome back to WLVS Radio. You're tuned into the open bar. Salute. Yo, we were just talking about off air about dieting.
Come
right?
on now.
Anyway, let's go back. Anyway.
Come on now.
Dieting, and somebody told me today, stop saying diet. Say it's to change your life.
Lifestyle.
And that's why it's so hard for me to stick to it.
Don't say that then.
Don't say it again.
Yeah.
I won't say that again.
It's like people
The
saying
first three letters of
Obamacare.
diet is what?
Die. Wow, I never thought that. You be thinking. You smart.
Well,
to be
it's just
blind.
how you think
He's
of it,
so
though,
conscious.
because diet is the accurate term to say that you're changing your diet means you're changing what you do, right? So your diet isn't a change in what you do exactly. It's just what you're doing.
Look at you knowing stuff.
Huh? If you got a
Of
mic.
course. Come on.
So at first, I did the keto diet for a month
Yes.
to jumpstart the weight loss. And then I decided to do a lifestyle change. So I don't eat a lot of pasta. I don't eat a lot of fat. I don't eat sugar.
Well, you look amazing, my sister.
or
Whatever you're
any
doing,
of
you
that
stick
stuff.
to
So
it.
now it's just time to tone up.
Stick to it. You look great. Salute to you, my
Summer's
sister.
coming.
Salute to you. Yo, of course.
It was a lifestyle change and not a diet.
Well, my only lifestyle change I haven't changed yet is my liquor intake. So anyway, my favorite segment of the show,
Speaking of,
speaking of, is our drink of the day. Hey. Too late.
he's not
too
paying
late.
attention. He wasn't trying.
Damn you, Igor. God.
No, it's back.
Here I am.
Yo.
I
Anyway.
must break you.
If he dies.
Yo,
he
of
dies.
course, this is still the Woman of the Hour month. I mean, Ladies month, and of course,
Woman
we
of the
wrap-
hour.
You know, Women of the Hour.
Woman of the
prostitution.
hour. Woman of
That's-
night.
The woman
Come
of the
on.
night.
Women by the hour?
The women by the hour.
The women by the hour.
Tito, don't start.
Anyway, isn't that like the biggest biggest profession?
The oldest
Oldest
profession.
Oldest profession.
Yeah, you make some good money doing that. I wouldn't want my daughter, my mom, or my sister doing it, but hey, whatever works for you. My cousin could do it. But anyway, help me out. Huh? Oh Lord, she stopped doing that. Anyway, our drink of the day is no other than. So this is kind of is normally the ingredients for a zombie is what we made here today, but it's not a zombie because we're using cranberry juice instead. It's great, but with the rum.
Zombie. Is that what this is supposed to be? Like a little.
I'm sorry.
makeshift zombie?
I meant to say a hurricane. Hurricane. I apologize.
Still scary, but okay.
Still a little scary because it would. But everything in the ingredients of a
So what
hurricane
is it? A
made
tornado?
No.
Right. Category 1.
This is just to be called the woman. So
The woman.
yeah, because it's bloody and it's
Oh my yo. The thoughts and opinions of Hot Ron are not reflective of those of the show.
It gives me a little bloody thing. And that's beautiful for a woman to blood.
You want. I have so many questions, but I'm not going to do you right now because it's not really.
But I had a roommate. He said he would never eat a woman's red pasta ever because he just didn't trust it.
Yeah. Okay, I can understand that.
I don't even know what red pasta means, but
Because a lot of
Spaghetti
women.
pasta. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because a woman put
red tomato
period
sauce.
blood in there.
Wow, that's
'Cause
crazy.
it
Because it
happens.
has
I don't
happened.
know. It may have.
But it's
Several
supposed to
times.
work. It's supposed to work,
But
right?
so it's supposed to be voodoo. If you put
I've heard
your
that. My
stuff
listeners
in
are
there,
saying-
it's supposed to make him never leave you.
When I broke up with my baby father
You
back
put-
in the early 2000s, and he got with the neighborhood slut, I was told that she put period blood in his food, and that's why she could do all kinds of bad things to him. And he
Yeah,
would never
and
leave.
it just so
I've heard
happens
that.
that because she said it was voodoo, and then my friend who did that is from New Orleans, so it kind of
Right.
makes sense.
Well, we drinking here the period. The
No, we not.
we're not.
Not this
We
one.
are not.
We're going to change this title of this, y'all.
This is
It's a great drink. It's
The
smooth.
Hurricane Junior or something. We ain't going to do that.
I
Call
call
it
it
Typhoon.
I call it the woman. Or the Typhoon. How about that?
All right.
It's a good drink. Anyway, it was made with our choice of rum,
Rum,
splash of cranberry juice,
splash of cranberry,
splash of ginger ale,
little ginger ale,
some triple sec,
some triple sec.
and a touch of champagne
Oh,
for your
my
taste.
favorite little
That's a whole lot of
champagne.
ingredients.
He was fancy today.
It was really fancy, really good, really good. So
I
anyway,
like it.
salud.
Salud.
Yo, we might as well, because we don't want to leave you. So let's go ahead and let you be our hot topic of the day.
Hot topic.
Okay.
Break it
So
off.
we do know a little over a year ago.
2 years ago.
2 years. It's been 2 years.
2 years ago tomorrow.
Time's gone by.
Tomorrow, yep.
So,
Well,
and what happened 2
Thursday
years
would
ago?
actually be the day of her death, but tomorrow would be the day that the incident occurred.
Can you let the listeners know what we're talking about?
Yeah, so the ones that don't know, my youngest daughter, her name was Ayanna McAllister. She was home from college on spring break of 2017, and she was hanging out with her sister and friends, and they were out. Friends were shooting a video, and it was just an innocent situation. Somebody just shot a gun, and my daughter was killed. So we lost her a little over 2 years ago, around about 2 years ago.
Did they ever find him?
No, till this day, there's been no suspects or no leads. We just continue to pray that justice will be found, but whether they find somebody or not, we're not going to have our daughter back. So what my wife and I did with our tragedy, we triumphed, and we created the Ayanna McAllister Legacy Foundation.
Amen.
There we go.
And so this is a nonprofit that we've created. And the first year, we gave away 7 scholarships to kids on their way to college. And so that's one of the biggest inspirations for us to continue to keep her name alive through this foundation. And it's been a labor of love. We've really been busy over the last couple of years putting things in place to continue to make fundraisers, continue to make money so that we can continue to give more scholarships as we go along.
This
Amazing.
is so her too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
This would be something that she probably would have done as an adult.
Absolutely.
Started a foundation, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
and really this is within 2 years we've really been honored, something that's beyond our means. On tomorrow night we're going to be honored by the Housing on Merit at Fort Chaplain. That's where she was killed. Wow. At Fort Chaplain, they actually are going to have a ribbon cutting on a community center, and the name of the community center will be the Ayanna McAllister Education Center.
Now, as a dad, how does that make you feel to know that you're...
Oh
my God, it's so amazing.
It's gotta be
amazing,
tough.
man. It's bittersweet because it's actually going to be on the site where she was killed, and so that's a hard piece to swallow. But we're so honored that they think enough of our family and what we're doing to try to eradicate gun violence, that they are naming this center after our daughter. So we're delighted. And,
Yeah, it's
pleased
amazing. I
about that.
mean, I have a daughter too, and I can't imagine what you're going through. I wouldn't never want to. And I'm sorry you had to go through it, but but it's amazing that God has put this new change of energy in your heart.
Yeah.
And also,
and that's amazing.
And also, whether you know it or not, it definitely changed a lot of people's lives and the culture of the youth, because I have a daughter as well, and I follow that every step of the way. Yeah. And my daughter was in college, coming home, and just hanging out, and I was like, look at this. Look at what could happen when you're just hanging out. So I just be aware. Be careful, but, still have fun. And my daughter, who may be coming, she's 22, and I think she remembered who your daughter was. Okay. And it definitely, even if just random strangers in the city, it's definitely changed the communication and the culture of the city.
For sure.
Brother, I'm
so
telling you.
it wasn't just some empty thing that happened.
I heard
Thank you so
Donnie
much.
Simpson.
Absolutely.
Donnie Simpson talking about her on the anniversary of last year. Yeah. And so that, to me, I was like, wow.
He was actually at the funeral.
He was at the funeral.
Yeah,
too,
we were very honored to have him at the funeral. He showed up. A friend of my wife's knew him and invited him, and he said he and his wife just wanted to be there, so they came out. He called us before and told us that he would be there. After the funeral, he spoke about my daughter for some 20, 30 minutes on his radio show, and that truly meant a lot, just by how he was moved by the ceremony.
Wow. And you guys' strength, I know we're going to get to your event, but you guys' strength during that time, you guys kind of like healed us, like the people that was there. You guys, the way that you guys kind of soothed us, especially during the funeral, it was like, wow, I was just so impressed.
I mean, it's the crazy.
I wouldn't have been able to do it.
The crazy piece, man, I don't know how I did it. I mean, what I can say is that God did it.
Yeah.
My wife and I, my entire family, we've been a faithful family. And we served God, and through our pain, he served us. So he allowed us to kind of move through this. And I know sometimes it doesn't look like we're mourning, but every day is a different day for me. And to do this foundation, to be a part of this and continue to heal the community. I'm a juvenile parole officer, and I've been doing that for about 27 years. So even in the work that I do, it's ironic that the thing that you try to prevent other kids from doing comes to your doorstep. And it really hasn't made me miss a beat. I even do my job a lot harder now. And I share my story with the kids that I work with in hopes that somebody's life will be changed.
It's important. It's very important because real experiences teach people that it's not fake. It's not just, it can happen. It doesn't happen. It won't happen to me.
Absolutely.
But it can.
Absolutely.
Wow.
But with your family, it happened back to back.
Yeah, and I'll share that as well. I can share that now since we got that. My wife's cousin, Carrington Carter, they lost their son, Carrington Carter, his younger son, about 3 months prior to my daughter. And I remember the day. I mean, we went to the funeral. My daughter was with us. She was mourning because she had lost her cousin. And 3 months later, the tide had turned. They were really consoling us as a family. So as a family, we've gone through this tragedy kind of back to back. And we just try to stay faithful. We support one another in all of their events. They have a charity foundation, the Carrington Carter III Charity Foundation, I do believe. And so we support all of their events. They support our events. And as a family, we just continue to heal each other.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have our support for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yep.
So right now we have the building, the naming of the building.
Yeah, that's going to be tomorrow night at 6 p.m.
Okay.
Anyone under the sound of my voice, you're more than welcome to come out and support us.
I would be there.
Tomorrow night, 6 p.m.
Yeah,
I'm gonna miss Bible study, but I'll be there.
It's at Fort Chaplain, and I will pull the address up and I'll share that before I get
It's
off.
like 42nd and Bennett.
Thank you, my brother. I think it is.
Come on out.
If anyone's from D.C. and they know where the shrimp boat is, it's right in that area.
Right.
Oh, you're like,
I am definitely there. I can't.
definitely there.
Me and my daughter. will be there.
42nd and Bennett Northeast. It's on the Northeast side.
right there, right?
I'm not real
don't
familiar
know
with
the
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 YMCA.
YMCA, they
Yes,
rebuilt.
YMCA,
rebuilt.
Okay, well, it's on Benning. It's
Just
on
like
42nd and
near
Benning.
the Luke,
I'll make sure
St.
I post
Luke's.
it on my.
It's right by Bennett Metro
So
Station.
the address is 4214 East Capitol Street Northeast.
Oh, okay.
And that's 4214 East Capitol
Yeah, that's
Street.
across the street from St. Luke's Church. Y'all know that big St. Luke's Church right by the
I know what
shrimp
shrimp boat is.
boat? Okay. Anyway.
Everybody know
Good
what shrimp boat
job.
is.
Good
They don't know nothing else.
So, but then I heard of this huge party that you guys got going on with all the go-go people and old school party. We about to get our jam on, Dave. That's your age group.
It is definitely going to be huge. We are having a old school day party, and that's going to be on Saturday, April the 6th. Okay. And that's going to be from 11 a.m. till 4, and it's going to be at Half Note Lounge.
Oh,
Wow.
Half note.
And the address is 4881 Glendale Road, and that's in Bowie, Maryland.
This is a day party.
It's a day party.
Wow.
And it's actually another one of our fundraisers. So come out and support.
You know,
Tickets
older
are-
people need to
Love
party
a
in
day
the day.
party.
Trust and believe. By 5 p.m., I will be taking a nap.
I know that's right.
So the tickets for this event are $30, and you can get a VIP ticket for $50. VIP puts you right front and center with my man Sugar Bear, and it's ironic. Ironic. Sugar Bear is our neighbor. He actually lives across the street from me.
Get out.
And he's known my daughters since the time that they were born. So when this happened, he came to me and said, "I really want to do something to honor your daughter. So let me know what I can do." And 2 years later, this is what we're doing.
It's a blessing.
Doing
See,
it.
it's from tragedy grows blessings.
Yeah, man. They continue to come, man. And sometimes you wonder, why is all this happening? Man, I didn't do all this for all the accolades, but we will take it because I believe that we're going to be blessing people through everything.
You're
that we
helping.
do.
You are
Yeah.
definitely
Oh, yeah.
helping spreading the word, and we love you and appreciate you, and we'll support you.
Her legacy
So
lives
I will be
on.
at that party as well.
I'll
So
be
shall I
there.
continue?
You can continue.
So I'm going
You
to
got the
continue.
mic.
All of it.
And
You
what
got
I'm
the
doing
mic.
is kind of sharing the events that we have throughout the year. So June the 2nd, we're going to do our second annual Ayanna J. McAllister basketball game. And that's going to be at Largo High School. And it's going to be co-sponsored with Pitt Sports. This year, we're going to add a girls' game. Last year, we just had a boys' game. And I tell you, it rained the entire day. but we had over 200, 250 kids in that gym, and we had a great time.
Right. I
This
served
year,
hot
my-
dogs there. It was great.
Yeah, you were there.
I sold hot dogs. I was
Absolutely.
at the hot dog stand.
So my goal this year is that we're going to have a lot more people there. We're going to have door prizes. We're going to have a DJ. We're going to have vendors. We're going to have employers that will hopefully be taking applications on site. This is one of those events that we really want to bring some energy to the youth and really want to bring people on site that can support the youth in the area. Say it again. Please bring them out. Please.
I would
bring
love to
them out.
volunteer and help
I'm
also.
volunteering as well.
Absolutely. Ron, I'm going to let you talk about the next event that we're going to have.
Oh yeah, the prayer breakfast. Why me? Because I go to church.
Yeah, because you need some of that in your
prayer.
life.
Oh, it's at the Harborside Hotel.
It's going to be at the
That's right
Harborside
off
Hotel.
of what's that? Off of St.
Oxon
Barnaby
Hill
Road.
Road.
And it's only $50.
$50. And what's the date on that, Ron?
And that date is June the 8th.
Something that's really important, that these are three families, and all three of us have lost our
Oh, wow,
teenagers.
that's so deep.
So Carrington Carter and Chanel Carter, they lost their son Carrington. Ken and Kim Bowes, they lost their son Joseph Bowes. And of course, Tyrese and myself, we lost Ayana. So last year we did this prayer breakfast, and it was quite a success.
Wow.
This year we've got Dr. Leonice Bias,
Oh, okay.
who is the mother of Lynn Bias. She's going to be our keynote speaker at this event. And she has really
Go
become
Terps.
close to all of our families through this tragedy. And so we're excited about that event as well. And the tickets, as Ron stated, are only $50.
$50. You cannot beat that.
Absolutely.
Is it mimosas or this is a prayer breakfast?
Yeah, we'll do the
You know
mimosas
what?
at the
No
day party.
communion.
Never
No
mind.
communion.
I thought we was great. We went left.
We thought we went left. It's the open bar. The drinks
Nah,
kicking in.
it's-
So the next event is still in planning stages, but we have a date. It's going to be June the 15th.
Nice.
And this event is called Smoke Out Gun Violence.
Ooh.
And that's going to be at Invictus Cigars in Waldorf, Maryland. That event is going to be from 1 till 6. More information to come on that because we're currently still planning that.
Q's will be in the building, I'm sure.
Q's are going to be in all of the buildings.
Q's in the building. Support your
Absolutely.
bro.
And I will
Absolutely.
still come.
Bring the
To
bros,
support your
too.
daughter.
Bring the Kappas as well. We love the Kappas
I will
in the
come.
building.
I will come.
Bring the Sigmas as
The
well.
Sigmas will be there.
I
This-
forgot about that.
And
Never
the
forget.
Zetas, And the Zetas.
I will
Never
be
forget.
there
The
as
beautiful
well.
Zetas.
Absolutely.
And the
The
Me
finer
Five Me's
women
is in
will
the
be
building
here.
too.
The
That's right.
GDIs will be there too.
Me find me.
And so what the foundation does is we end the year with our second annual, which was huge, our fashion show and scholarship awards dinner
At the Camelot.
at the Camelot.
Fashion show.
And that's where we give the scholarships away for the youth who, pretty much are awarded the scholarships.
Where's
but
it at?
It's at Camelot.
Okay.
Yeah, the Camelot over in Maryland.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Central Avenue.
Not
Did
Camelot,
anybody-
D.C.
No.
You know what? You
I thought that was gone.
No.
Nah, it's open. It's been revived.
When they said that at first, I was thinking too. But I was saying, it's not that type of show.
That's why I asked. Like, I don't know.
So Ron, did you?
Well,
did you come to
some
the
people in
fashion
there
show?
trying to get
They have
scholarships
stages.
too.
They have
No,
stages.
Last year, I missed
Runaways.
the fashion show,
Okay.
but I wanted to be there.
It was huge, and it's a great event. So I would, ask you guys to support that.
I will
sure.
make sure I'm there this year.
So how you can find out about any of our events, you can go onto our website. It is the Ayana, AYANA, McAllister, MCALLISTER.com. And all of our events are there and featured on our website.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I know Ayana was known for her red bottom shoes.
Ayana was known for everything fashion.
Fashion. She was amazing.
My baby was a fashionista.
She was. You don't have a mic.
Yeah. She was
Yeah.
well on her way. We truly miss her. But we will continue to honor her, though.
Definitely.
Yep.
Definitely. And you still here all night, right?
I'm here, brother.
Until you gotta go.
I'm here.
Yo, thank you so much, man. And
Thank
of course,
you.
We're gonna make sure we post all that stuff right on the Facebook and the Instagram and all that, the
Yep.
Twitter.
Post it.
And make sure you post it.
I'm gonna
We'll
try
do
my
it.
best. I'm gonna get to. I'm about to be
Oh,
on top of
no.
that now because Dave quit on us. Yo, and
Blame
Tyrese,
Dave.
if you listen, you better call in, girl. I know you got the grandbaby going on with you, but
Give
go
her
ahead
that,
and
give her
call
that
in.
number. She'll call in.
Call in at 202-656-1-BOB. We want to hear from you as well and know how you doing. Yo, give us a call at 202-656-1-BOB. We'll be right back with some hot topics. Salute!
Yes, baby, I like it.
Yo, welcome back to WLVS Radio. You're tuned into the open bar.
Salud.
Salud. And we here with Big Mac. Papa McAllister's in the building.
Yes, he is. Call me Q-Pop.
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 That's
Q-Pop.
what my grandson calls me, Q-Pop.
I love it.
This
That's so cute.
your granddaddy. So how does it feel to be a granddad?
It is
Oh my
quite
God.
interesting, man. It's quite interesting. We're taking it as it comes right now. He's such an infant, but it's interesting to watch him smile, and that really moves me. So we'll keep you posted.
So I know. Okay, my daughter was pregnant, and then I got mad when she got pregnant. Were you mad initially? Or you was like,
dude, let me say this to you. Once I lost my baby girl,
everything.
nothing really makes me mad.
Amen.
Life, we're talking
Amen.
life and not death. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And once you get that whole concept,
I
you
get
can't you can't be mad. You know? What
How
I'm
old though? At what age should we think saying mad at?
right.
Because if she's 30, if your daughter is 30, then you can't be mad at
well,
that.
my daughter was 19 when she found out she was pregnant. And I got kind of upset. She was a sophomore in college. And but I will say now I'm kind of sad because she did give birth, but the baby died unfortunately. So I would have did anything for the baby to stay.
Yeah.
But, because I got kind of excited.
puts
Like, I even bought a new house
That puts it in
because I thought
perspective.
I was gonna have the baby.
It does
Yeah.
put everything.
You know?
in
That puts it in
perspective.
perspective.
I had my daughter at 19 years old.
You did?
My dad was extremely disappointed as well.
Initially, you are, but then once
Once
you get
the
to the
baby's
idea, you picking a new baby's gonna come. Because I know, like for myself, like I said, I got a new house. I was like, okay, I'm about
Trying to get your
I'm about
life
to have-
together.
Get my, I'm about to have this grandbaby, so I'm gonna do this thing. But then the baby didn't make it, so.
Did
but
she
I don't
have
want
to
her to have
deliver
another
the
one.
baby,
Huh?
or did she have to deliver? Did she go to the whole?
She did. She had an
term?
emergency C-section.
I'm so sorry.
So yeah, so the baby lived for 3 days, and so we got to know her. Was it 2 days or 3? It was 3 days, and so I got to hold, and then unfortunately the baby died in my arms.
Wow.
So it was pretty. That was.
What was her
pretty-
name?
Her name was Amore Joy. Well, whatever the father's last name was. I think it's Franklin.
Lovejoy.
Lovejoy. That's what she did. I said my daughter made a good decision, so I was kind of proud. Like I said initially, and to be honest, because of Ayana, the fact that when she got pregnant, first I was like, she could have died, and so I'm like, I accepted her for whatever fault she do, whatever. I'm like, Jay, you get on my nerves, but I know if I was in your situation, I wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah, brother, just love your daughter, man. You know what I'm saying? They're your children through whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have some disappointments, of course, but keep in mind that they're still here, they're breathing, and you can touch them.
And not only that, it's not your life. It's their life, and they make the decisions, and they have to deal with the decisions that they make. And you kind of want their life to turn out a certain way, and you may not always like the decisions that they make, but they have to enjoy their life. They can't live for you.
And see, that's my issue. I had to realize I gotta let my daughter make her own things. I'm like, yo, get back, and I'm like, I'm learning now to let go and just be like,
because all of her decisions are not going to be bad decisions.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
and the
saying?
more you let go, the better she is. But what was funny, the day before she went to the hospital, she was at my house spending time, and she was telling us how you reacted, which I already knew because we talked. And then she was telling me how now you were so different. You were so joyful.
oh God, I couldn't wait for that baby to come.
And
I was like, oh my God.
He's like, I'm gonna take the baby.
I'm gonna take the baby. That's gonna be my baby.
Yeah, and
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the baby.
when she was talking to my daughter about losing the baby and how you were quiet about it. And that's what made me say, oh, my God, I got to reach out to my brother. Mm-hmm. My brother's broke right now because you were quiet.
Well, she was talking about your pockets, but
no, I think that, and like, I can't really relate to the fact that, you know, I look at your strength.
Yes, sir.
So, and the fact, I mean, I lost my grandbaby, so I was more, and of course, I've only known her for 3 days, even though I was looking forward to her, and I was really happy, like I said, but. I know I just felt that I had to be strong for my daughter, so I probably didn't be all upset or anything about it. I mean, I was sad, put it that way, but I was able to stay strong. Like right now, I'm in the process of planning a funeral and stuff like that. But you know, you to me, the bigger thing was my child. So I couldn't go, and but I know that if it was her. Because in order for her to have a baby, if she'd have kept the baby inside, she would have died. Mm-hmm. So I know that would have been like, you guys, you probably wouldn't see me here. Yeah. My daughter get on my nerves, but everybody who know me is me and Jade. That's my heart.
She said you were her best friend. She literally said that night. My father is my best friend.
Well, yeah, that's my heart. So
that's
why
she said that
I ain't going to cry. But
yes, he is. In the break.
Yeah, he will.
He gonna be down
He'll cry in the car.
We were all upstairs in my room, and she said my father was my best friend.
Well, I mean, no, but I'm saying for you, because everybody know normally a daughter and a father's relationship is amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, yes.
My God, how did you get, like, I watch you, like, during the whole time, you're like, your poise, your strength, it was just like, I was like, wow.
You go to church,
how do you
right?
do that? I do.
Why do you go? I'm just
I
asking.
believe in God, yeah.
I mean, so he believes in you.
Right.
So he will give you that comfort, brother, if you ask him.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be all churchy in here, but I'm just saying it wasn't.
Because we getting drunk.
Yeah, the poise that I had was not my poise.
It's still the same love, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's here all night, people. He's showing us some love. We're talking about all that love stuff, all that crappy stuff. Let's get over that. Yo, y'all want to talk about some hot topics?
Hot topics.
Let's get into
And Tyrese, you better call in. If you're listening, Tyrese, we need you to call in. Anyway.
She changing diapers right now.
Changing diapers. Changing diapers.
Grandbaby.
So, you know, Tito, you're the only one that I know.
That's Latino?
No.
Oh, Lord.
Besides that and have a decent headline that I know will would appreciate this. So, have you guys been watching Atlanta Housewives? Or is it just me?
That's his show.
You watch that?
I watch it.
That's his show.
Do you watch it, Ann?
No.
Your wife watched Atlanta
He said,
Housewives?
who is that?
Who's on there?
Well, Nene Leakes.
Nene Leakes.
Yes, I watch it weekly. Go ahead.
That's what's up. So,
See, I admit it.
Them Kappas and them Qs over here watching Atlanta Housewives.
I'm talking
don't watch
about
that
set your
1911,
recorder.
baby. But Nene opened up a new store here in the DMV area at the MGM. It's called Swag.
MGM?
At the MGM, Swag.
Oh.
She has her. She opened up a new. I'm like, whoa,
I
this
didn't know
sister is
that.
blowing up.
I knew she.
Clothes is too expensive, and they don't look all that well put together.
Well, we're not gonna talk about
that's
Nene's clothes.
unfortunate.
Other people say that they like her clothes,
They look good.
but we're trying to get her on the show. So,
Right, don't dog it.
Right.
Oh my God, her so beautiful.
Well, about this last week's episode, the
Yes.
wedding
The wedding.
The wedding was
Eva got
amazing.
married this
Eva
weekend.
Eva got married to her
$1,000 per person. Could you think it was?
That's
worth
what she
that?
said.
That's what she said.
It was it was $350 total. She's on the radio today, I think. But the vow exchange that they did was, in my opinion, it was moving. Like it moved me. It was very beautiful.
Get moved?
I got moved.
He got emotional. He's over there crying.
I should have a tear.
And I'm upstairs watching First 48.
You trying to kill somebody?
I asked her to come watch it. I asked her to come watch me. She's like, I'm not watching Eva's wedding. What do I care about her?
Okay.
Well,
I was like, baby, but you'll like it though, because it reminded me a little bit of us and our story, because they have a similar kind of family relationship.
I'm gonna need
Who
them
did
to
she
watch
marry?
me a little bit.
She married
the
the
mayor.
congressman.
Isn't he the
in
mayor?
Atlanta. The governor
Mayor
of
of
Atlanta.
Atlanta?
Of Atlanta.
I thought the mayor was a
Kasim
lady.
Reed?
He's a city mayor of Atlanta, like one of the cities.
Oh, is that how they do it?
I don't
Well, he's
know
the mayor.
It's
exactly.
not Kasim Reed.
He's either a governor or a delegate or someone of the people. So anyway, she married the guy, and then
No, he's not the governor.
Who's the governor? There are no black governors.
he's something in politics
Say
in
he's
Atlanta.
mayor. I'm gonna go. Let me
But
go-
anyway, he did come with a new hairline.
I didn't.
at the wedding.
At the wedding, he had a
I
whole
didn't know
wig
before,
on and
huh?
everything. I was
had
like,
no
"Come on,
whole
bro."
wig
The
on.
brother was like, he had a headline and everything. And normally on the show he's bald, so I don't know where that come from.
He let
I
his
didn't
hair
know.
grow
I didn't-
out.
I
He
No,
got his LeBron
no,
James.
that was a wig. That was a
not
that was a
gonna
lace
believe
front.
that.
But I would say this about Nene Leaks. Even though, congratulations, I'm glad she's bringing business here to the DMV area. I'm shout out
Michael Sterling, that's his name.
Michael
What's he,
Sterling.
yeah, but what does he do? Is he the mayor?
He's a congressman.
We're about to find out.
Yeah, I'm looking.
I think he's a congressman, a delegate, or something like that. But anyway, I know that she had to come up with the money for the wedding, so he ain't rich.
She ain't have to come up with the money for the wedding.
It's joking.
I mean,
She
why
was
did-
bragging though. She was
bragging the whole time. I had to do
saying,
this whole-
I paid for the whole wedding,
Yeah.
$1,000 per person. On the radio, I was like, I don't like telling people how much I paid for it. You did it all
You did it
season.
again. Do you
And I'm
think?
sure the show paid for it. Let's be clear.
No, I
No,
doubt
they
it.
didn't.
Andy ain't paying for
Andy
nothing.
paid.
was better than hers and paid half the price.
Candy paid for a wedding. But let me say this: do you think that Eva's
Candy got way more money than
You think Eva's gonna be back next season though?
Why not? Why
I
would
think
she
she will.
I think she
caused,
made it.
She's caused enough drama to come
stay
back.
in there?
And you know who grew on me? Shamari. Shamari grew on me. I like her drinking. I want her to be drunk.
What's his name?
Ronnie DeVoe's wife.
Nah,
She grew on me. I like her.
doesn't-
I hope she come back next season. I'm proud of her. Nene Leaks to me. The show was losing ratings. Nene started this whole huge fight to bring them ratings up, and she did a great job. Nene is so good at what she do. Just like the only other reality person that does that to me is New York. Y'all know I love New York.
Yeah, Tiffany.
Since
Tiffany
when?
knows how to make reality shows make money, and Nene is learning to do that. And I'm like, she is amazing. So
Since
she's
when
doing a good
has
job.
Tiffany had a show?
He was a
No, I'm just saying she knows how to do it, getting reality shows and make them have ratings that cause drama, and that's
Like-
what Nene does.
And Portia do too.
I
10
love
years
Portia Williams. Portia's she's holding the
love
show. Proud of her doing that show. Anyway, Portia also talked about. She did an interview recently on. I forget the name of the website. I'm not even gonna name it. They're not paying us anyway. So on the website, Portia talked about the two people that's coming back. She did mention that Phaedra is coming back and Kenya is coming back. So it's gonna be a good season next year.
and Michael Sterling, he was a mayoral candidate in 2017.
But he's a delegate, right? A
No, he's a
congressman.
lawyer now. I think he's a lawyer.
Nah, he's just an attorney.
This is an attorney.
Not just. They don't-
Wow, she did. Anyway, salute, mama, go to Eva to your
okay.
wedding.
Oh, I'm sorry. We got not just.
Just because you did it doesn't mean you're guilty.
Right. Ain't no just the lawyer.
And
Ain't no
also,
just.
when my mom introduced me to people, she goes, "This is my son Tito. He's a liar. I mean, lawyer."
Your mom is pretty funny though.
Every
She has a
time.
good sense of
You
humor.
got a good sense of humor. Yeah, that's anyway.
You think they really gonna let
What's the other hot topic?
Yeah, they're bringing Phaedra back. Okay, I'm a little tipsy.
Phaedra or Kenya? Which one you rather have?
I have Kenya back.
Phaedra, definitely
Kenya.
Phaedra.
Kenya.
Now you watch it too.
Yeah.
Which one? If you gonna
I haven't watched it, but I'm
I
just
like
saying.
Phaedra because I
I
like her
want
I like
Phaedra to come
Kenya.
back.
I like Kenya, and I think Kenya only took off this season for the baby.
No, she got fired.
Yeah, I would rather have Kenya back. As they're both
Why not
terrible
Phaedra?
people, but I think
Kenya
How is
just
Phaedra terrible though? Why would you
more-
call Phaedra terrible?
She's terrible.
She's not.
Terrible.
She's a Southern belle.
No, she's
No.
not.
She's shady.
She's
shady.
Southern hell.
But I think that's really her. when I think that Kenya is more of a show, that's why I'd rather have her back because that way I believe that she can't be this crazy. She might be, but I feel like Phaedra really is Apollo's
Have you seen Kenya's
unindicted co-conspirator.
Yeah. Well, people misread people. I'm a little tipsy now off this drink, but anyway, people misread people, and I think Phaedra is an amazing person. She's definitely gorgeous. Her body looks amazing now.
What about
The
her
TV
character?
need
Her plastic
I love her
surgery
character.
look
everything.
amazing now.
Phaedra is amazing. She need to be back on that show. When she come back with those reads that people can't really read, they go over people's heads. That's what the show needs.
Well,
It
she
needs
has a new
Phaedra
boo
back.
now. You see the new boyfriend she's been.
Is Apollo out of jail yet?
He looks like Apollo's cousin, like for real.
Oh,
he looks
she
a lot like Apollo. Like he looks like a. She has a type. Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, y'all look forward. I'm looking forward to the reunion that's coming up next week. No, it's one more episode, then the reunion, but I'm looking forward to it. I heard Nene, she cut everybody off. She stopped following people on the.
Why? Because she mad about them going to her closet?
No, because the reunion
I think
show.
so.
Whatever happened at the reunion, something happened that made Nene mad. So she's no longer speaking to the cast members.
Well, bye, Nene.
So she need to calm down.
Petty.
It's
She's
all right.
petty Ann.
It's off the show.
I think it's more or less she ain't making enough no more. She feel like she could be on her comedy tour again and getting more money on that.
On that too.
Wow.
Anyway,
Anyway,
I don't know about that, but
moving real quickly on.
Okay.
Of course, we all the hot topics about TV. A show, of course, Empire premiered last week. Of course, your boy Jesse Smollett was on it. Everybody was watching to see how he was going to be in.
How he was going to die.
How he was going to die, but he didn't die.
Oh, not yet, but he going
Not
to die.
yet. But
He's been fired.
he's in it. Well,
Right?
he didn't get fired. He got suspended for a couple of episodes. So, which means he's going to mess up his money.
And
He
also
already
today,
wanted to kill off. They don't kill him
also
off.
today he went back to
He
court.
went back to court. No, that
Today?
was yesterday.
Today.
Today.
He went back to court today, and they are allowing cameras in the courtroom for.
So is
he got his
still-
next show.
Is he still denying that he did it?
Yes,
He's
and,
still
and,
denying
and,
that he
and
didn't
he's
do anything.
welcoming the cameras so they can show how that the police have lied.
of course he is. He's
I-
welcomed the cameras.
You
the
know what?
entire lie.
I'm going to believe him. I'm sorry. I'm going to believe him to the end till they teach me otherwise.
What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are that if the police have this much evidence in the grand jury and didn't indict, not to say that it's harder for a grand jury to indict people, but I feel like they presented enough to convince them to do it, and I think that haven't seen the evidence, but from what I can tell from my experience as being a criminal defense attorney, is that the police, as messed up as they are a lot of times, sometimes they get you. Mm-hmm. And like I said, just because you did it doesn't mean you're guilty. But he did this. I'm not sure if he'll be guilty or not, but it sounds like to me that he did this from the evidence that I'm hearing.
I don't think he did it,
And
though.
corroborating. I don't know.
I don't think he did.
Just because you didn't do it
okay.
don't mean you won't be guilty.
The biggest thing is
Focus. Stay
he
focused.
said he was attacked by two white guys in MAGA hats.
He did not say white guys.
He did say white guys. He did say white guys.
He said MAGA
Yes, but
supporters.
But the two people who attacked him, he knew. That's the part where I get twisted on.
And the guys, I mean, they gave him up.
Yeah, he gave him up. His personal.
Well, I mean, my thing is this, right? If they are telling the truth, right? Why would they even go through it, knowing that it can be a backlash for them as well? You know what I'm saying?
You mean his people
'Cause
who
they
helped
want to
him?
get caught.
Because one, they already were like low level characters on the show of Empire, right?
extras.
They were right. Now, where did their career go from here?
It is. We are in the culture of people getting bad publicity is still good publicity. Look at Jordan, the girl who cheated with the Kardashian dude.
Jordan,
she's got so many job offers and opportunities. So just because you do some trash stuff, you still
That's because she slept with somebody else, man. That don't mean shit.
But just-
this happens every damn day. Shit.
I'm just saying that Jesse is still gonna get some pub. Them dudes or them African.
Nah, them dudes ain't gonna get no pub.
He's still gonna have a fan base regardless.
I'm not saying Jesse's not, but I'm talking about the two
I
other
mean, he only
dudes.
paid him $3,500 anyway.
That's what I'm saying. And you working for $3,500 now. You working for 17 cents in jail.
They gonna go to jail.
Well, I think one was a personal trainer at least. They both might be because they're both in really good shape. So their names kind of obscure. People won't remember them. They may be able to get away with this.
Wow. Milli Vanilli ain't making no money no more.
But look,
We still bringing them
now,
up, though.
I know we talked about it, Justin. We about to close our hot topics, but so why the dude from the Olympics is not getting the same situation as Jesse?
Yeah, what's his name?
So-
Lockheed.
Because
Lockett.
I think it's different. Lockney was acting crazy and then blamed it on other people. Jesse
Smollett.
he set it up. Like Lockney covered up his stuff. He began it as a lie in the beginning. So I think that's a little key difference. But Lockney still did get some consequences. Ryan Lockney. Because if you remember, was it Brazil or Colombia?
Yeah, it was
What
Brazil.
He said he got robbed, attacked, and was held at gunpoint when that was all lies.
Right.
I don't think he did it for a pub, though. I think he did it to cover up his own
mess because he was already fucked up.
Yeah, he was already fucked up, breaking shit, pissing on stuff. Excuse me. So I think he did it to cover up his stuff. When Jesse, he did it to get more attention.
Yeah, because
to get a
and
raise.
not only that,
to get a raise.
You also thinking this happened in America, in Chicago, where that happened in a totally different country.
Right.
You know, so it's different laws and different, governing bodies that are taking effect to the same thing. That's the thing that we happen. We'll see like a police shooting in somewhere, and we wonder why the same laws are not held up, because in every police shooting is a local jurisdiction, their district jurisdiction that takes precedence. It's not
that's a killer.
That's not a national thing that happens. We wonder why someone will get away with it and someone won't. It's the same thing that happens.
I have no clue what you just said.
I get it. I'm with you. I'm riding the wave.
I get it.
I'm lost.
Different states, different
It's okay.
rules, different countries, different
He
rules.
knows. He just wanted to play.
To that point, real quick, what's
You're
his name?
lost.
Kraft.
He back now. He back now.
So Kraft, the owner of the Patriots, who was charged with prostitution,
Right.
Solicitation, excuse me. He was offered a deal today, where they won't prosecute him. They won't prosecute him. They'll drop the charges in exchange for admitting that if he had been prosecuted, he would have been found guilty.
Yeah.
What in the world is that?
Just because he did it don't mean he's guilty.
Right. And that's
a
exactly
prime
that.
example.
That's exactly that.
That's what it is.
It'll be dismissed. I wasn't guilty, but I did it.
Why do they
That's
need
exactly what
him
it's
to
doing.
admit that?
Well, it's not that different from most
Because they don't really have enough on.
No, they have him on videotape.
No, what I'm saying, nothing
no.
to. It's a misdemeanor.
It's not
for
huge.
him.
It's not huge. Yeah. So usually there's a diversion program for these cases. Here in DC, they have a diversion program, which means you go to a class, get some treatment. It's called John School, and you go there, and then for 6 months, and your case gets dismissed. So it's not that different. It's just it'll be dismissed earlier, probably because he's rich, but he still has to admit that he did it.
But
What
there's
is
a lot
that
of prominent
gonna
people in
Shame
DC.
Michelle.
There's a lot of prominent people in DC have been caught and been shamed for prostitution in DC.
Yeah. And they may have done that program too, so that they may have been charged,
Right.
and eventually may have been dropped.
Wow. Well, yo, Hot Topics was great. Thank you guys so much. Salute to everybody that was listening.
Salute to Hot
Yo, hopefully Tyrese will give us a call before the show is over, but she might be asleep anyway.
She like, I'm busy.
She taking a nap. Baby sleep, I'm sleep.
That's the rule.
We'll come back and we'll talk
past
about
her bedtime.
what's going on in the world of legal law. Tito, you ready?
A couple things.
Give us a call at 202-656-1BAR. Salute.
Salute.
Smoke. Gang vampire. Damn. This is a certified hood classic.
Welcome back to WLVS Radio. Tune into the open bar.
Salud.
Salud. Of course,
Medical.
Dave is rocking our apparel. Dave, show him the apparel.
Hey.
OB.
OB stands for the open bar. You can order these shirts online at openbartuesdays@gmail.com. Part of the proceeds to benefit local charities, people. So go ahead. What's it called? Make that money. Send us that money. Got that $5,000 that we trying to raise, and we close to it. We just $4,999 short. So we'll be there soon. So y'all help us out. Anyway, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel at WLVS Radio. There you can see all the other shows that WLVS has to offer. And you can see this show, some of our old shows that you've missed. So definitely check that out at WLVS Radio. Yo. Our legal guru is in the building.
Hello, hello, hello.
And his saying is,
just because you did it doesn't mean you're guilty.
You're guilty. Hey, right. What's going on in the legal world today?
Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on in the legal world. We'll cover a couple. First, the major scandal that broke out last week, which was the scholarships that this one guy, singer, was setting up rich celebrities and rich people, mostly rich white people, to get their kids into the college of their choice by faking their resumes, faking that they played on sports. They would give them scholarships.
SATs.
Fake their SATs. That people take essays for them at proctors who would change answers. And it was just a huge thing at major schools. UCLA, I think. Georgetown. Really big school.
Was it Yale? Was it Harvard?
Yeah, I think it was Yale. I'm not sure if it was Harvard or not, but I'm sure it was Yale. It was a whole bunch of schools. So I think in all, 35 people were indicted.
50. Total
yeah,
50.
Including parents, school administrators. Coaches. Because the coaches were giving them the sports scholarship.
The coaching.
And there was a couple instances that came up that were particularly egregious, and that was when they would Photoshop their kids' faces onto other athletes playing in the sport.
Oh, wow.
So they can prove that they were doing that.
Wow.
And sometimes the Photoshop jobs were really bad. Like really,
first grade bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Michael Jordan crying face.
Yeah. One girl said she was 6'1". Like, in reality, she's like 5'2". Yeah.
Ain't nobody blink.
She ain't got them high heels on.
No. So they're all facing, some jail time. They're felonies, and but these are rich white people though. So
I wonder
we'll
how
see
many
what
people
happens.
have gotten away with this.
I'm pretty sure
the
tons.
ones have gotten caught.
Right.
Probably a bunch. And the interesting thing about this is the leader of the thing. He is the one that flipped.
With everybody.
And he recorded calls. Everything and
Why would he
and
do
cooperated
that?
Because he got caught. He got caught previously. Somebody else snitched on him. So
yeah. So I've learned from my practice that don't snitch is not a real thing, because everyone 90% snitching to help themselves, and they should to help themselves. I get that.
Yeah, because I think actually it was the tennis coach that snitched altogether.
The tennis coach at Georgetown, according to a source that I have that works at Georgetown, got fired like last year. They knew.
Yeah, they knew
were trying
this.
To
Get
him
this
out
isn't new. It's
before
not new.
it hit the. It's not.
But it also made like over $400,000
Oh
too.
yeah. He wasn't tripping. He was like, "Bye." But
and the funny thing about it was that one of the people that was caught up in it was the what was her name, Aunt Becky from Full House. Yes. And there was an episode where her and her husband Uncle Jesse, they lied to a preschool to get their kid in.
Oh, she was like, "This is right up my alley."
Yeah, so it's like,
and also
like
the lady from
Desperate
Desperate Housewives.
Desperate House? That was so long ago, but
her husband is on the show
Shameless,
right?
Yes.
And
He was
they
with it
actually
too.
had a show where it happened too.
Well, he's been indicted as well.
He's been indicted as well. And, but I
He
think,
in on it.
No,
I
he
think that's a
wasn't
weird thing
indicted,
about the
was he?
coverage, though.
He in on it.
I think it's a weird thing about the coverage, though, because the moms are being focused more than the dads are. I think because the girl that was the lady that was on Desperate Housewives,
Is
her
the wife.
husband is Mossimo, which is a big
Yeah.
clothing brand.
Yes.
But they don't mention him as much as they say her husband, Mossimo.
Yes.
They mention her specifically.
What do you think
Yes.
that is?
Because
I don't know.
she probably had the influence of
Maybe.
of the decision that was going on. And a lot of times when it comes to those type of things, the man is not always in the room to make that decision. You know, not saying they ain't fronting the money.
We
now.
call back and say, yeah.
He with it.
Not saying that they ain't fronting the
He
money.
with it.
He knew
but
it.
he ain't
He
making
wrote the
that
check.
conversation.
You ain't gonna get $50,000 out
wrote
of
the
no
check.
man and he don't notice it's gone.
Yeah, it was
Oh, no.
$500,000.
No.
But the sad part about this is because a lot of these kids found out that their parents did this through this. So my question is, how would you feel as a child knowing that your parents didn't believe in you or knew you couldn't do? Or you couldn't do, but they
I'd
falsified
be like,
the
y'all
records.
stupid asses.
You gotta get
You
in.
could have gave me that money.
Yeah, you could have gave me that money. I could have did something else stupid with it.
Right.
For UCLA, $500,000.
But see the
USC.
thing about it, somebody paid. It said was $6 million, right? 6.5
I
million.
think in all like
No, it was a
one-
total $25 million.
Well, I paid $140,000 to go to Maryland, so
They got him.
they got me.
Jesus.
Legit.
Got him.
But you got to think about it. People paying every day for education and still ain't coming home
I
with
mean,
nothing.
the thing that pisses me off is that how many black children have been denied and
Because these
said,
people got their
yeah,
spaces.
like we don't, you ain't had the grades, you don't have the whatever, who were stand up and just like,
Yeah.
I ain't, that's the part
Yeah,
that,
and it's
But
the,
it's-
it's
bothers
the people
me.
who cried foul for affirmative action, saying that minorities are taking white spots. But these whites, apparently, they're taking everyone's spots.
So you.
oh yeah, if you're rich, you're taking
if
the
you're
spot.
rich, it don't matter what you
like,
got.
why isn't being white is not enough, being rich is not enough, being a celebrity is not enough? You still gotta bribe, you
Right.
still gotta.
But
want
my
you
thing is
still
this:
gotta get
I don't
over.
understand. I don't understand when you're in the position of that sort to have that type of money, right? To just throw away pretty much
Right.
because you're still paying for an education 9 times out of 10, right? But on top of this
Ain't no faster
hush
for
money,
them.
right? Why aren't you teaching your kids to do something else instead of trying to go be an employee for someone else?
I think the problem is because they grew up spoiled and rich. and
Entitled. They don't
But
need-
I
entitled.
understand. But if you're
you
entitled,
wanna-
you're not gonna go
and you wanna
work.
provide
You're
for
not
your
gonna
kids
work
still.
for somebody.
She didn't. She was literally online saying, "I don't even know why I'm here. I just want to party
Yeah.
and drink." Like she had no interest in school.
That was the twins. Yeah, that was the
No,
twins.
it was one lady. The one who was the Desperate Housewives daughter. I think it was.
No, it was the one
Becky.
from I'm Becky.
I'm Becky. Okay.
That-
Yeah,
she has
yeah.
twins.
She had two
Yeah,
daughters.
She has two daughters.
I want to go to
and they
school
were
to party.
saying-
I don't care about class. I just want to go
she
to party.
said that.
She said that.
Well, that's how I felt too. So I'm not mad at that.
No, I'm not either because I
She's
pretty
19,
much.
So do you
18, 19
guys-
years old. I'm not
You
mad
may
at
have
that.
felt like
Do you
that,
guys
but you
think
know
that
that
this-
your
do
mama
you guys
was not
think- It makes it
playing.
worse, though.
Do you guys think that this took place at the HBCU? And
I'm
community
sure.
too?
I'm positive.
You
think
think that
so?
this type of behavior?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe not the lying for the athletic part, but the pumping up,
The
giving money.
SATs and getting somebody in
Legacies.
there. Yeah,
But
I mean
also-
you got to think about it.
But also, I think that what we do is hire these tutors, make them come, for our children before we say.
That's
well,
legit, though.
Well, let me see if the athletic director want this fit. I think we're more inclined to go. You gonna get a tutor? It's gonna be every day.
Nah, that you're talking about a hard-working parent. You ain't talking about somebody who got money to throw away.
Yeah.
So you're saying there's some students at Howard right now,
Of course.
Oh yes,
that don't deserve to be there,
Yes.
and are there because their mamas put money
Yes.
in, or daddies.
Yes.
Every school. I think every school has that.
Every
course.
school has that.
I mean,
I went to
I'm not gonna
Howard
lie.
Law and I love it, but I'm pretty sure there is nepotism, and there are legacy.
Yeah, that's
And
what I'm
I
saying. What
know-
do you think legacy
and then
is?
another
You
thing,
can go
I know
to the school
another thing.
because
A lot
your
of people
parents
get
went
school,
there.
or you go to school. Let's say your fraternity brother, your sorority sister is the director of that department. She can get your child in school.
Oh.
You're right.
Shout out to Ron Austin.
What? Don't give
Shout
me
out to
that.
Mr. Furby.
Well, I mean,
Thank you.
Well, look at the blind side. They paid for him to go to school.
But he
also went on, I think, like scholarship for football, but also they had the money and they got him a tutor to do that. They didn't pay for all that. Wait a minute. And
you're watching the movie. Do you know the real life story?
Finished. Look at your cousin.
Don't talk
about your cousin ain't build up nothing, and she went to Howard. Your cousin built up her SAT scores to go to Howard. Tiffany,
she got a tutor and she studied.
Exactly.
We don't bring personal people out.
So then also look at Cynthia. Look at Noelle. She didn't.
We don't know that.
We don't know
just
those
shut
people.
up when you shut
we don't
up.
know those people.
I don't know about that one.
It's all right. I'll say people help people to get to Howard, but I'll say it's also not that hard to get to Howard either.
Right.
With that said, I think the difference is here is that with your example.
Wait a minute.
The parents are the ones doing
Faxies
this.
are faxies.
Like with the Blind Side.
It's all good.
Well, no, I love Howard. It was the best school ever went to.
Shout out to Nick Cannon.
But with the Blind Side, that was a school taking advantage of the player.
Say that again.
And this one it was the parents saying, my kid is not smart enough to go here. Please let her go here.
Yeah, my kid is not smart enough and athletic enough to go here, but they still need to go.
Way, like build a library or wing of the like. Why couldn't they do something like that?
Were doing though. They were constantly donating money to the school too.
It didn't.
Yeah, but it was cut. What was the operation? It was Operation Blue Chip or something. That's what it was.
Wow, they had a whole name for the movie.
Yeah, that's what the movie Blue Chips. Remember
Blue Chip. You don't remember the Blue Chip? It was like 20 years old.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was about Shaq and Penny.
Oh yeah.
And when they were,
I can't watch Shaq's mouth move.
Wow.
This is
where can
based
people
on
get to your law firm?
Sure. We have a website, www.castrolaw.net.
Castrolaw.net.
Yeah, and you can call us at
202
643
643
0323
0323
or email us at tito@castrolaw.net.
.net,
nice.
people.
Please don't dial dial zero.
Right, you know what I mean?
Just because you did it doesn't mean you're guilty, people.
No, no.
He's here every Tuesday night giving you some legal advice, anything you need. Do you do free advice online?
I will give a free consult.
Free consult, okay.
30 minutes.
30 minute free consult.
Wow. Complimentary.
I set the timer.
Complimentary. 30 minutes. Yo, we'll be right back. Give us a call at 202-656-1
What we gonna talk about?
We're going to talk about love, sex, and relationships.
I'm here for the love and the sex and the
What
relationship.
are we going to talk about?
You should be scared.
And past is, you want to surprise us?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
You could have held that during break.
Yo, we'll be right back with some love, sex, and relationships. Give us a call at 202-656-1 Salute. Welcome back to WLVS Radio. You tune into the open bar.
Salud.
Salud. We're sitting here drinking on the, what we call it, the tsunami. I call it the period, but the
I thought you called it woman. See how
woman.
He said a period piece.
Real quick.
But the tsunami made without choice.
Woman's period
rum.
piece.
Because I've never met Mr. McAllister before, I'm just like
You just
raining.
meet Mr. McAllister?
I'm reining in what I want to say to you because he is such a lovely man, but
Well,
you
let
are
it go. Let
some
it go. Let it go.
hot mess. Okay,
You like
that's
me,
fine.
though, normally.
I don't like your drink name. I don't like the premise behind it, but
It's
fine.
Women's month.
It's Women's Month, but that's not how we want to be celebrated.
You get
Not at all.
He don't really.
You get periods every month. Why not celebrate it?
No, I
It's
don't.
beautiful.
But the premise under this drink
There's some
is
women
made.
be like, damn, that motherfucker
I already
didn't come.
told right. I said when I see Eve, I'm gonna slap her a little bit. Like
No, some women be like, that shit didn't come. You know what that means.
Right. If that don't come, you be mad.
people happy to have them
You
cramps.
be mad.
And
You
that
be
was one of
mad.
the questions. What will make you? What will make a man run? And that was one of the questions when her
What?
period don't come.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's sad. Not
Well,
no more.
Shout out. We got how many more days? So we gotta be nice to women.
364 more
Until
days.
my daddy's birthday.
No, but yeah, this is
11.
really,
God rest his
really
soul.
amazing
It's
though.
Women's
Actually, 12 more days. 12 more days.
International Women's
Don't
Day
act
is
like
really important. Women, without you, this world would not run. Women would not run the way it is. I mean, this world would not run the way it is. I mean, my mama was.
We
the
got
best.
half the money and all the pussy.
Oh Lord.
Okay. True statement.
That is true. We just borrow some every
Right.
now and then.
And that's why they hate
Pussy,
us so
that
much.
is.
Actually, we don't hate y'all.
Yeah, you do.
He said.
You don't.
You said pussy that is. Anyway.
Yeah, that's saying we can't borrow no money because
Pussy you give with her now and then.
Why can't you borrow money? Because who don't have none?
Because you're tight.
Now,
yeah,
that's
y'all
something-
tight with the money.
Not this one.
I wish mine my partner in crime lie again
Said he
about
wish he
money.
was tight.
I'm not tight on money. I'm not tight on money at all.
Not
If
me
I
either.
got it, mine got it. If it's my last penny and he need it,
Well,
he
good
got
for you,
it.
Derry
I'm
B.
like that as well.
Derry B. Hey.
It doesn't seem like I am, but
So, of course, PDO is not here today.
PDO is
I
not
Love
here
Guru
today.
is sick today. So, we got the wonderful lady McCall. I'm
Uh-oh.
sorry.
wait,
Uh-oh.
whoa, whoa, whoa. No,
Castro.
Mrs.
Castro.
Right. I'm already. I don't even know her, but ma'am, no, not me.
Lady,
I'm not the one sleeping with your husband.
Let me find out, man.
I've seen your wife and she gorgeous though. So hey,
Lady McAllister could have did love sex relationships though.
I know she
good.
can. She probably do it better than me. She got more experience.
Ooh.
I'm a newbie in the
What are you
game.
trying to
Yeah, I'm
say?
only about to be
Stop
25, so I'm
that
really a
she's
newbie in
on-
the game.
Yeah, what you said?
Yeah.
Anyway,
I said what
anyway,
I said.
my favorite segment of our show is I Love Sex Relationship. Of
Where?
course, today we got Lady Castro is
Yes.
filling in for PDO.
I'll
What's
do
on
the
your
best
mind,
that I
Lady
can.
Castro?
Okay, before you say
Before I begin my segment, I want to take a moment to pass the mic to my fellow woman so she can get her 10 cents in.
Yes, so next Tuesday
Next Tuesday.
Epilepsy Awareness Day.
Epilepsy Awareness Day.
Yes, the 26th of March.
March 25th.
Even though we get a whole month, guy, but this is just our day. We celebrate everyone. Recently, I found out my little great cousin has it, so I'm really into it. Of course, the walk is coming up, so we're gonna give more information on it.
28th.
But yeah, I know you guys
I'll
not
be
gonna
over
be
here. I'll be over
here.
I mean, we got to be finessing some things, so we'll just lay back and see.
So, if everybody can
support.
wear purple, we call it Purple Day. If everybody can wear purple, that will
Easy.
be great.
Okay.
I know somebody will be representing me though.
Easy money.
Yes. So it's just to bring more awareness to it. So I would love for everybody to just wear purple socks, purple pants, purple shirt,
Next
purple
Tuesday.
hat, purple
Wear your purple
earrings,
drawers.
I'll be
purple
next
draws.
You
So
talking about
I
next
just want to
Tuesday?
bring
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
You gonna be
Okay.
here?
Yeah, I'll be here.
I'll
All
be
right.
here. I'll make sure I'm here, and I'm gonna be
You
extra
got
with the purple.
Thank you so much
Yes.
for that, sister.
So thank
We'll
you
definitely
if everybody can
represent
wear
next
purple.
Tuesday.
Thank you,
Definitely
guys.
will. What's going on with love, sex, and relationship?
Well, I just want to spin it to a post that I saw today on social media that was going around, and this was the topic: fair or foul. Is it okay for a woman or man to have pet names or cute names for your significant other and to call them by them? The woman on Facebook had a husband or has a husband. I know had, and a woman said, "Happy birthday, sweetheart." On it was his birthday today. The woman literally went into her inbox and said, "Please delete that birthday message you sent my husband on my husband's timeline. Wow. I don't like you calling my husband. I'm sorry, dear. Can't you write happy birthday?" His name. I don't want to say his name. What business do you have to call him dear?
That's just a term of endearment that somebody may use.
She said, and I don't find it funny. Please delete it. And it's disrespectful.
What was the actual post?
So her husband's name is Tim. I'm using a quote unquote name. She said, "Happy birthday, dear." That's it. Dear. Dear was the word that triggered.
It's a term of endearment.
It is. Well, and that's my topic for today. Where is the line in terms of endearment? Is it okay to endear? Like how?
Well, we had that situation here. You remember, and
Sweetie.
it wasn't a bad situation.
That's
no,
you, Sweetie.
About
Sugar.
dealing with you and with Tito and Tito. Tito did let me know. Because I was like giving you a compliment one day, and I said
one compliment a day.
Yeah, one or two.
No, but I called you. Then I thought about it because I think I called you. I said you look
delicious or something like that.
No, I didn't say delicious. It was something that I thought was
not serious, not that bad.
Was not that deep, but you took it as not that you took it, but you were just like. Because I didn't mean anything by it, but you was just letting me know that that could be considered disrespectful. I think the word was.
I'll take that.
Was it amazing or
maybe?
No, just call them something a little bit more platonic, something like sweet cheeks.
Call them sweet cheeks.
All right, sweet cheeks.
But the question is like for men, is that, do you have a problem with that if some guy was like, "Hey, babe," or referred to your wife?
I don't have a problem with it.
Or significant other as anything other than her name, and of course for women it's the same.
I don't have a problem with it for the simple fact of it. You got to know the person,
right?
You know what I'm saying? If you know the person, that may be this how
the person meaning your significant other wife, or the person is making these comments.
Well, I think if it coming from a stranger,
person to making from the comments.
She didn't know her. She don't know.
No,
her.
but I'm not saying that you do, but
relationship.
Yeah, you got to know that relationship.
You got to know that relationship.
Because that could be somebody's just term of endearment. They probably not even know you and just saying, "Happy birthday, dear."
Where is your line? Is there?
Well, starting with you, where's your line?
I don't know yet.
Hey, her line is hello.
No.
You got me at hello.
It's H. At H.
At the H and hello.
You start typing hello, don't finish that word.
Do not finish that word.
It all depends.
Be honest.
But she knows that the only person I would call babe is her.
Right.
I would call my daughter baby, and I might call random people baby, but I won't call babe her or babe or babe.
So if he called somebody else babe, you would have a problem with it?
That would be a problem, but if someone else calls me that's a problem. But dear, I think is little. I begin letters. Dear
right.
Judge. It's okay. I think dear's isn't that bad.
I just think that a lot of times,
hey boo is happy birthday boo. That's different.
Right. Well, a lot of times,
boo is just a term that a lot of people use nowadays.
No. Boo is not.
Happy birthday, Mo. It's a DC thing.
Mo
is good.
I
Okay,
say
Mo is
sugar
different.
all the time. I have a southern influence in my life, so I
gotta-
say
yeah.
honey, sugar.
I call people
sweetheart,
lamb chop.
doll face.
Yeah.
I do that, but I am a little more aware of it now. But I'm not aware of it now. I'm not more aware of it.
I just don't like it.
You don't like it.
He don't like
But I deal with it
anything.
because it's innocent.
It's innocent. That's what I'm saying. You gotta know.
So do you say something to someone knowing it's innocent? Like where?
I mean,
I know it's innocent, but I don't say anything because I know it's innocent, but I don't. Hey, I don't get worked up about it because I know who she comes home to, what happens at
You're
night.
secure in who you are.
So
That's
I get it.
that's a learning experience, brother.
It's a restraint experience. It's like, hey, okay, that's cool.
Why? Where is
So-
that part? That
See,
restraint
my
part?
thing is when it comes to the heart emojis, the heart eyes,
Any emoji.
and then so me, let me tell you about what I do. I go in there and be like, honey, you look so fine today. I can't wait for you to come home to me. So I let them chicks know. So all your little heart emojis, stop it. Because if I gotta inbox you, it's gonna be an issue. It's gonna be me and you
Why
and
do we-
mostly
so you don't-
me.
so you
because
don't
you should be
inbox.
sending my
why do
man
people
no
take social
heart
media so
emojis,
serious?
As a single
emojis,
man, as probably the only
period.
single man on this thing, I know, and when I deal with a married woman, I do speak with. I have a lot of married female friends, but I always acknowledge their husband first. I always say, "Hey, how's your husband doing?" And any me, or if I be like, I'm inviting
That
you
don't mean
anywhere-
you ain't fucking them.
Right. What is that? Right. What is that?
Yeah.
What are you saying
No,
that to do?
That's a lot. So on that note,
No, but I say even if I'm inviting her somewhere, I'll be like, "Hey, how about what are you guys doing this weekend?"
Yes.
and then I'd be
Because I'm
like,
trying to have
I can attest
I'm
to
trying to
that.
have a threesome.
No. I can attest to that because even though a couple of times like we coming in too much, but today he was like, "The pastor's not coming today. Can your wife come and do a show?" And that reference is respectful, and it's not because you also have her number too,
Right.
But I think going through me is I won't say it's the only way. It's a little bit more.
It's the
"Well, bitch, I know
Well,
you
I
crazy,
think
and I don't
we
feel like."
But I
Just because
appreciate
he
that.
did it don't mean he guilty.
But I appreciate that, which is why I will not. If it goes 3-4 comments, I'll let that slide.
Well,
But on that fifth one,
that's right, though.
he ready, set, and gone.
Well, yeah.
already.
No, but I'm very
You only get
respectful.
one
Even-
usually. You
Even
only get
this,
one.
this here is Mr. McAllister is one of my close friends. I met his wife first. We were really close. But I'm still thinking I try to be respectful when I speak to her.
Oh, yeah.
As far as you guys concerned. So, I'm like, but I think as a single person, you got to be more aware of how you address a married woman. Like I always try to acknowledge her husband first. And then if she don't do it, it's all fair game. It's like,
That's
I'm
old
just
school.
playing.
That's
I'm
cool.
joking.
It's situational. Like that's old school. It's respectful. Sometimes nowadays that might not be seen as disrespectful as it used to be if you went to the wife first. But I said I appreciate it.
Oh well, thank you.
There you go.
I'm glad you did.
I like that wrong. I like that.
Well,
if you can't get him, then you send her a text. Hey, I tried to be reached down. Can you come?
Definitely.
But but tell me as a woman, am I wrong if somebody say, hey, Dave, that picture look nice and have heart emojis? You're gonna lose your freaking mind.
Well, people comment on my posts and pictures all the time, and most of the time they're like, looking good, Mrs. Castro. They acknowledge the fact
the way
that
I would do, yeah.
I am someone's wife, but it's sometimes few and far between. Okay.
He's like
I've been
niggas
through
still
the
trying to
post.
fuck.
I've been through the post, and they're not saying Mrs. Castro or
You
Tito's wife.
You've been through the post.
Well, I get your feeds, of course, and I like all your posts, so I see the
Right.
comments, and most of them are innocent. I'm not too crazy, but
But
like
Mr. McAllister, now your wife
no.
is really out there in the social media right now. Do you ever have issues with men that's been going too far?
I mean, guys are going to do that anyway. Guys are going to do
they
that
will.
anyway. And there are times that, if I do have an issue, I don't really say anything. I just deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm 28 years, 27 years in. So, life goes on.
marriage.
Yeah, bro.
That's right.
Absolutely.
28.
Yeah, so I don't really trip about it.
Congratulations.
But that, when I first got married, there was no social media. So this is all learned stuff for me.
Yeah.
And so some of it's not good. Some guys don't know how to be appropriate. Right. And
That's true.
And for me, I would not say something to somebody else's wife or somebody else's significant other that I wouldn't want somebody to say to my
Exactly.
wife. And so I try, but people are not going to do what you do.
I think now,
Yeah,
I
that's true.
think the social media makes it more accessible, gives everyone more opportunities to be disrespectful.
Yep.
And I think they take advantage of it, and because it works sometimes. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I feel that when you come across someone that does the right things, you give them props for it. So thank you, Ron.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not Ron.
Oh.
Yeah. But also,
And you have to ignore it. have to ignore it. Because my wife is beautiful. She gets compliments all the time. If I fought everyone to compliment her,
I got your back, Tito.
I'll be the heavyweight champ.
I got your back, okay? But also, when somebody don't know you're in a relationship with the person, of course they're gonna be commenting with heart emojis and hearts and.
You don't like them hearts, do
you?
you?
No, I don't, and I'm tired of putting them in their place because they don't know that this person's in a relationship.
Is that up to them to know or up to him
to put it out there?
Up to him to put them in their place. And
No. You know what I do? Here we go. Wait.
You don't have to.
Here's
you
what I
made
do.
a choice.
First of all, you shouldn't take social media so serious.
Wait, hold on. Here's what I do.
What do you do?
I actually did today, actually. Oh, Lord. I will post, my wife is so beautiful, in the comment section, so they know.
Everyone
that's
knows.
What she said she do too.
Because I'm the type of woman that I'm very.
You post it so that way anything afterwards, it's a problem.
I think that once you know who your spouse or significant other is as
They
well,
miss that
it
post.
makes it easy for people to be like, oh, this is nothing. Because I know who I belong to and who I am.
Amen.
And that is, I'm so secure in
Who
my
owns
marriage.
you? That's right.
And I'm so, I am his wife.
That's what I'm saying. Who owns you?
Yo,
there is no ownership.
We run out of time.
We ran out of time today.
We having a great time. Yo, you did a great job.
Thank
we
you
might
so
not need
much.
PDO to come back.
Well,
I'm
I ain't
just
gonna
playing.
say that now.
Pastor be back next week. Is
brother-
emergency
Big
911.
Mac, Brother McAllister, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us, bro.
Yo, hopefully next time you come, Tyrese come.
Absolutely.
Of course, we're gonna do the epilepsy thing. Everybody gonna wear purple next week.
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday we do our thing.
Purple
Thank
day.
you so much,
Purped
man.
out.
You did your great job. We got our new producers in the building. Did a great thing.
Igor
in the building. You did your thing. I ain't see no
Okay.
pictures
There we go.
come up, but what we talking about, like
He's in training.
like
We'll
Indian
teach him.
usually do.
We'll teach you. You're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn today.
Thanks everyone for watching.
Dave, like Ethan usually do. So I'm just saying.
You mean Ian?
Ian. Oh, Ian. I messed up that
Ethan.
name.
Yeah, he messed up the name. Jacob.
Jacob is his name.
We're gonna miss Jacob,
No.
man.
We're gonna miss Jacob. Anyway,
All the best, Jacob.
Yo,
next
Definitely
week,
will be
salute.
Salute. I'll be comparing.
Tuesday, got your girl in the cut and she Tuesday, club going up.